A woman snapped a steel saw blade in half and hid the pieces inside raw ground beef. She kneaded it thoroughly, froze it into a solid block, and slipped it to an inmate through a friendly guard. Mike played it cool. He unwrapped the package right in front of the guard, who saw nothing but frozen meat, and walked away satisfied. Once alone, Mike thawed the beef with water and pulled out the deadly blades. The countdown to the escape began. Next, Mike shredded toilet paper, stripped down a box of matches, and wrapped them into a tight bundle hidden inside an instant noodle bag. He signaled his partner John on the stairs and completed the handoff. While the inmates were out for activities, John started a fire in the cell next to Mike's. The alarm blared, and smoke blackened the walls. This was the key. The prison had to be repainted, giving the duo the perfect cover to work behind the scenes. John wrapped cloth around the blades and used a nail clipper and rubber bands to build 2 makeshift saws. They split the labor. One pretended to paint the wall as a lookout, while the other sawed through the ventilation grate. To stay undetected, Mike wrapped magnets in brown paper and placed them on the floor. Every single metal shaving was caught by the magnets and flushed down the toilet. They even soundproofed the bed legs to move the frames in total silence. 2 weeks later, the vent was cut. They taped it back and painted over it. You couldn't tell it was ever touched. Late at night, they posed decoys on their beds and slipped into the dark maze behind the walls. They found a hidden tool chest and grabbed a sledgehammer. Jones started pounding. After 100,000 strikes, he faced a 6-foot thick wall of reinforced concrete. For 3 months, John hammered until his hands were covered in blisters, but he only made a tiny hole. Just as he was ready to quit, he stared at the heating pipe. In June, the heat shut off. The pipes were empty. Instead of smashing through concrete, they just needed to cut into the pipe and crawl straight to the boiler room outside. John burned through dozens of blades to cut a hole into the massive pipe, but his first attempt nearly killed him. The oxygen inside was dangerously low. He didn't give up. The next day, he brought a plastic tube and a fan to pump fresh air into the tunnel. After 2 more weeks of grueling work, John finally broke through the other end. He climbed a ladder, lifted the manhole cover, and saw the storm drain leading to freedom. On the night of the 26th of November, the prison sank into darkness. Mike and John arranged their decoys, slid back their beds, and vanished into the hidden passage, sealing everything behind them. They crawled through the pipes like ghosts. John even left a mocking cartoon for the guards at the exit. As the midnight clock struck, the 2 men pushed open the manhole cover and stepped out into the night. Just like that, the perfect escape was complete.